It is. They worked their way to a 10-1 record in the American on the 7-game win streak. They've won every game by an average of 11 points. Tip controlled by USF. And here's Stroud coming the other way, 3-on-2. And Reynolds gets an early jam. Bulls trying to flush that's talented enough to make it to the second weekend. Rogers off balance 3. Here's Dane Danger. Two-time transfer, Baylor and Illinois, and he's looking for an assist to Jourdain. He finds Rogers breaking to the basket.
Really fast cuts along that baseline out of that opposite corner for Memphis. They cross half court, then set up a play, or you're going to be fighting against the shot clock all game long.
This opportunity would mean for USF. It was a big one last year. They came back. Here's Rogers. Not shy. Bulls corral the long rebound. Step through and a beautiful finish by Kason Jennings. Transition. Feels like they're willing to run. Danger left hand. It's beautiful.
And they've got to get him out for 1 to 2 minute spells because he's going to have to carry the load.
Beautiful.
Cisse's a guy you want to throw lobs to, not low bounce passes.
Stolen away by Dante Harris. Wing feed back to Danger. Got good feet. And he converts for his second bucket of the game. And leaking all the way down is Kobe Knox. Didn't quite get through, and a feed ahead. P.J. Haggerty off the glass.
Smart play by Haggerty. He knew that loose ball was going to his teammates, so he kept running the court. Great kick ahead there by Harris.
Haggerty, last time he faced South helps with Musa Cisse, he was at Memphis to start his college career before bouncing around a couple of different spots. He goes 1 of 2 from the free throw. #1 class in the country, James Weissman. They had a really talented team last year. South Florida takes the lead on a corner 3. Another turnover for the Tigers. That's been an issue for them all season. Blind pass and a conversion on the run. Interesting matchup with Dante Harris on the floor for extended minutes tonight early on after he played a good chunk of the last game in a line shift in a hockey game.
Yeah, but I think they're playing a little bit too excited at both of these teams.
Jaden Reed the steal and the lay-in.
That's just a really nice play by Reed, but a lot of times.
Free throw line. He is one of 3 college basketball players this year who has averaged double digits at 3 different Division I schools.
Must take advantage of that. Really smart play by Haggerty to get himself to the free throw line.
A lot of it 6 points better than its season average. Nation's best from behind the arc, sharing it at 20 assists a game. Great example. He gives him 3.7 assists a game. Danger with the fake. Beautiful move.
I think they've got that look. They've had. You think it's a bad shot until you realize how confident he is and productive he is.
They dropped one to Arkansas State in the non-con. Here's Haggerty trying to turn the corner. Williams had him cut off. Danger. In fact, his dad was a great athlete. He's a wide receiver playing for Bucks. And he said, listen, I love that he's had success. This guy is the hardest worker on the team if you show up. Danger into the corner. Haggerty had time to tee it up. Then he knocks it down. Starting at the 5 spot for Memphis. From Brandon Stroud. Stroud's from Atlanta.
USF transfer Youngblood has started to find his stroke for Nate Oates. But I just...
Got it deep and a conversion for Brandon Stroud. Sloppy start for both sides. Hunter tees up a 3 and that goes. We'll see his brother with Arkansas this weekend. Older brother playing for John Calipari, and Williams splashes down a 3. J. Haggerty. Lob. Whoa! Cisse! 3 ball. Off the back of the rim from P.J. Haggerty. Offensive rebound to Hunter. He says, why not? Why not indeed? Largest lead of the game for Memphis on Tyrese Hunter's second 3 ball.
He's had a great career. One of the favorite nuggets on him is when he was at Lausanne, he had a game of 31 points, 22 rebounds, and 21 blocks in high school. I mean, if you were in that game, you need to call in a Memphis radio show. I've got at least 3 air balls.
The Memphis team that's opened its season with a win against Missouri, year transfer. Was on Tony Bennett's team at Virginia last year. Makes the first here. What a great security blanket he was against Temple. So here's Jimmy Williams coming off a 12-point performance. He's got 3 free throws coming. 48 points in a first-round game in their conference tournament. So, because you have to go back 5 stops to find the Lausanne tape. 2.2 left. Here's Hunter. Gives it up. Jourdain off the rim. That was 2 touches in 2 seconds. And that game could have turned into a 30-point win. Instead, they let Charlotte back into the contest. Played sloppy late. And it ended up being only a 9-point victory. Here's Danger on the run. Ooh. Nifty move. Look. Our president is going to discontinue the penny. Hunter fouled on his way up. And Tyrese Hunter took a shot to the face. As the legend. No more coin. Get that as a play on the ball?
Yeah, I think that's a basketball play. I don't think they should review it. And I think if the penny goes away, I think penny's
coming his way.
Costs about that much to make the penny shoes. Didn't quite get it back.
Typical, but hadn't been for this Memphis program. They say ball movement. Colby Rogers thought he got hit on the elbow. Doesn't get back on defense. 2-on-1. And the Bulls convert.
Whereas a motion offense, you are likely going to get open during that possession, but you don't know when and where.
My percentage, 8 a game at a 40% clip. Hunter knocks them both down. Here's Jennings for 3, and he splashes it down. Meanwhile, on the other side, Nate Oates.
Your odds of getting a stop go way up. It's just they're so efficient.
Danger looking for an assist. Yep, there's a former point guard. Memphis team only has 2 returners, 12 newcomers to this roster. Reynolds rolls it home. And 1 newcomer as a freshman. Penny, when it came to roster construction, wasn't done with the players. He redid his coaching staff. There's a foul. Basketball in the state of Texas. And on his way to start his career, team going against Cason Wallace and Ryland Griffin. That'll get you noticed.
Yeah.
Beat the shot clock. An opportunity for Jaden Reed. Bulls on the run. And a nice finish by Brandon Stroud.
Really where their best offense has been is with the fast break opportunities, whether turnovers or missed shots.
Quick 3 from
Penny Hardaway, man. He's been all Memphis, and as he did, and you know, it was all the hype, his transparency and openness to say what he's gotten better at and how much harder he thought.
There aren't just nuances in the difference between the NBA and college. There are very specific rules, trends, and expectations. And an off-balance shot goes for P.J. Haggerty. And some of the little details that not just Penny didn't know.
But a lot of those teams get to play loose and free, knowing that a loss isn't going to hurt their resume as you see another 3-ball.
Beating your opposition by more than the computers say you should. And he said it's a great talking point as Haggerty gets another bucket up to 19, that much. But he did point out that the results-based metrics for Memphis are significantly better because of all the work they did in the non-conference.
It should allow you to overcome that, just being a more talented team.
Yeah, a little wiggle room with a lesser opponent. You certainly lose that wiggle room when it's a dead even 8-9 game. There's Danger working from the elbow. 2 bigs in the game right now, and Cisse converts on the second try. The last 1 versus 2 in the same state was same conference was 2016. Kansas outlasted Oklahoma 109-106 in triple overtime. Buddy Hield 8 now for Jameel Reynolds.
He's starting to get more quality touches here in the second half is Reynolds.
Danger fadeaway jump hook.
Where were you what the time change was? I was playing for the Holland Seals. Even though people over there knew the big game was happening. But you know, that was the only departing senior the year before, so it's always makes you feel good when the team's struggling.
That was the Memphis matchup at Thompson Bowling.
Florida, Tennessee, but in terms of having stars in the arena, we had Florida, Tennessee, those Joakim Noah, Al Horford days, and Peyton Manning was coming off his Super Bowl. I remember.
Men's team at South Carolina nearly knocked off Old. Jourdain makes them both. Here's C.J. Brown, freshman point guard, and a nice move.
It's on the show.
Boy, you can be really efficient as a team. Lob, Cisse!
I mean, that's what he does.
He took over the head job. Cisse lob dunk again.
The chemistry those two have is at Tom Hart.
Another one coming for Reynolds. Approval from the four-time All-Star.
I allowed him to proofread it.
Penny was, I'm sure he's spoken about this numerous times, but he was looking for the same sort of 75-point performance for Memphis with 5+ to play. A run out for Jaden Reed and a step back for three. Got it.
Based on stronger conferences. And I think some of the awards he might get will be ones that are named.
That is something else.
CDR, man, that guy could go.
Here's Haggerty. William Bedford was a
conference tournament with only one loss since. I think this says more about Memphis than anything else. It was sloppy in the first half with some of the turnovers that Memphis had, but they closed out the half well, and you talk about throwing the not only in fourth of the second half, and that's where this game really got its separation. Really mature effort.
An 80-65 victory now, 21-4, 11-1 in the American, and 150th win of his head coaching career. It was a 42-20.